Let's talk about one of the most expensive home repairs, your furnace and heating system. If you've owned a home throughout the winter, you know how critical a working heater is and how costly a breakdown can be. Today we're going to break down what furnace and heating system warranty coverage really means, why it matters, and how a home warranty can protect you. Your heating system is one of the largest mechanical systems in your home. It's also one of the most expensive to fix whenever it fails. According to industry estimates, basic furnace repairs typically range from $300 to $700, but those costs can climb into the $1,500 to $3,000 range for major components like a failed blower motor, heat exchanger issues, or control board failures. And a full furnace replacement, that can easily cost you $5,000 to $10,000 or more, depending on the unit size, installation complexity, and local labor rates. That's a lot of money, especially when the furnace quits during a cold winter stretch when we're all out of money. So what does a furnace and heating system warranty coverage actually do? Well, it is a contract that helps protect you from those kinds of expensive breakdowns. It's a service contract. Instead of paying full price out of pocket every time a part fails or a component stops working, your warranty shares that burden. But not all warranties are equal. Some only cover a few select parts, some only cover the mechanical components and not the labor, and some have very low reimbursement limits that barely touch the actual cost. The key to real value is clarity and transparency, knowing exactly what's covered, what isn't, and how the claims process works. Home Membership's furnace and heating system warranty is designed to cover the most common and most costly heating failures, and to do so in a way that's straightforward and homeowner friendly. So here's what's typically included: main furnace heating unit components, the heat exchanger, blower motor and blower wheel, furnace controls and circuit boards, the thermostat, standard thermostat, not a smart or a programmable thermostat, gas valves and regulators, flame sensors, ignition systems and safety controls, heat pump components if applicable, belts, pulleys, bearings, refrigerant components when tied to heat pump systems. These aren't just the small, cheap parts that rarely fail. These are the things that often fail first and fail loudly and expensively. A blown blower motor or a cracked heat exchanger is not a $50 fix. It's a $500 to $1,000 and sometimes multi-$1,000 repair. So Home Membership's coverage chart shows you exactly which parts are covered and up to what dollar amounts for both parts and labor are covered, so you're not surprised at claim time. It's best to remember that even the best warranty plans have exclusions or limitations, and heating coverage is no exception. Common exclusions include damage caused by improper installation, or if you failed to maintain something, that can exclude your coverage. Items under manufacturer's warranty, those are covered under the manufacturer, not by the home warranty. Smart thermostats, advanced control systems, we already talked about how those aren't covered. These are standard exclusions that you're going to see all across the industry, but what matters is that they're clearly disclosed before you buy. They're not buried in deep, fine print. With Home Membership, that clarity is built into what they call the coverage chart. It's a plan that details what is covered and what isn't covered, so you know upfront exactly what to expect. And here's how the claim process works. One of the biggest frustrations with homeowners is that they get a traditional home warranty and the claims process includes long hold times, assigned vendors, waiting days for repairs, and sometimes getting denied with no explanation as to why. With Home Membership, the experience is different. Your furnace or your heating system fails due to normal wear and tear. You call the service provider of your choice, someone that you trust. The technician diagnoses the issue and performs the repair. You pay the provider and you submit that invoice to Home Membership. Or if you don't have the money to pay up front, the provider can submit the invoice to Home Membership, and Home Membership will reimburse you for the covered parts and labor up to the coverage limits that are in that chart that you already have seen. There's no mandated vendor networks. There's no waiting for someone to be assigned. There's no long call center lines. It's about empowering you to get that help that you need on your timeline when it's the dead of winter and your heater isn't working. If you're considering adding furnace coverage to your home warranty, here are a few things that real homeowners should keep in mind. The first thing you need to know is your system's age. Most furnaces last 15 to 20 years, but efficiency and failure rates climb as units get older. Older systems are more likely to fail and more likely to make warranty coverage more valuable to you. Maintain your system annually. That's going to help you as you know what's going on in your system. A warranty covers mechanical failure, but it doesn't replace good maintenance. Have your furnace inspected and cleaned every year before the winter hits, and that's going to keep it running longer and help prevent breakdowns that aren't covered in your warranty. You want to check your coverage limits too. Some plans offer generous limits on parts and labor, and others offer only token amounts that don't meaningfully offset the repair costs. Always compare the actual limits, not just the language that's in the contract. You want to understand exclusions as well. Know what isn't covered so you don't get caught off guard. A clear, simple list of not covered items is better than vague wording that only becomes clear after you're denied. So here's a big question. Is furnace warranty coverage worth it? Let's be honest, a home warranty isn't always a slam dunk for everyone. If your home is new and your furnace is still under the manufacturer warranty, you might not need additional coverage right now. If your system is well maintained, newer than 10 years, let's say, and you have the ability to save for the anticipated repairs, you may decide to self-insure instead of getting a warranty. But for many homeowners, especially those with older systems, those with limited savings, or those with busy schedules, a furnace and heating coverage can make a big difference. It can be a big help to you. It's not magic, it's risk management, protecting you against unpredictable, often expensive breakdowns. And when coverage is clear, predictable, and easy to use, like it is with home membership, it becomes a tool that you can rely on rather than a confusing contract. Your furnace and heating system is one of the most critical components of your home, especially once temperatures start dropping. Protecting it with a warranty that is clear, transparent, and easy to use lets you focus on living in your home, not budgeting for the next breakdown. To see exactly what's covered, how much protection you get, and the limits for parts and labor, visit homemembership.com and check out the furnace and heating system on the coverage chart. Knowing what's covered before you need it, that's the peace of mind that you can put a value on. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.